Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm alone on the coast. Superman also was alone. Just kidding. I arrived yesterday. Already made new acquaintances, and I really love this place that I found because we have like the river that is joining the sea. And those kind of places in the world are always special to me. I remember one on the coast of Colombia, close to between Santa Marta and Palomino, if I'm correct. And yeah, I don't know yet about adventures, but definitely gonna do this format as like a kind of vlog. This is the place I ate for lunch. It's called Balance, pretty clean food, even if there was like a 23% tax on lunch. Anyway, so yeah, we have some locals swimming more on the riverside, so interestingly enough. And then the beach was kind of definitely warm between noon and 4 p.m. But yeah, completely different vibe than the capital. Different in the sense touristy, like you never know if the person you meet is gonna leave tomorrow, in 3 days, 5. Kinda reminds me Barcelona in a way, but yeah, the energy is pretty high. Sunset is coming. Have all these people chilling and enjoying themselves. That's quite beautiful to see. The famous pupusas, like rice cake made with corn and sometimes rice, with those cute ladies over there. The one that actually picked me up in the airport like probably like nine weeks ago, and her friend who just left, I guess she's shy on camera, probably not there. Yep, probably gonna come here every night. Local and humble food. There she is, Kenya. Can you tell some words in English?
Kenia.
Unas palabras en inglés?
No puedo inglés.
Oh my God, guys. Morning from a new beach called El Sunsal. In here as well we have the river joining the sea. And we still have many locals swimming there. I hope it's clean, but probably they know what they're doing. And yeah, gonna soak different vibes, hopefully. Maybe slightly less touristy, who knows. And yeah, probably trying to find some fresh fish without paying like overrated prices. Probably something humble, local. As you probably know, humility and humor are my main guides. So yeah, I'm actually on a what I call Bitcoin walk that I do every Saturday to sensitize and quote unquote educate newcomers and curious souls regarding Bitcoin. And I didn't want to skip it just because I'm out of the capital, so still on it, even if it's just me today. Also very healthy to do a couple thousands of steps every day, as I'm not a big cardio guy at the gym. Woo. Nice, yeah, it already feels like more humble and local over here, at least this part. Yeah, definitely way less tourists over here. It's almost like just me. So it's interesting. I'm keen of this kind of vibe personally. We have some beautiful palms over there. On the coast, yeah, you can definitely see the difference. But I very much like that, so let's see if we find the fresh fish I'm after. Little doggo coming for me. Let's see if he's nice. Hola, nene. Voilà, bah voilà, voilà. Woo! Nice dog. Hopefully not stray. It's actually my favorite kind of beaches with some rocks. Sand and probably some places we could jump off over there. Reminds me to an extent of Corsica back when I was like 8 years old with my family. So yeah, I love this kind of beaches actually. Kind of gives like more tranquility, less people. It almost looks like private. I think in a couple of years that would be private, these kind of things. Which tells you that it's still early. It hasn't been like really, what's the word, gentrified. So it's still early, just like Bitcoin, it's still early. A little cave inside the hill. Pretty interesting. I guess we can go all the way. Here we go. Probably Instagram places now. Fair enough. Woo, look at that. Beautiful. I think there's another one on the left. Or is it? Yeah, probably there's this one. There's a shower over there, which is really nice to watch from the south of the sea. Yeah, another entry over here. So some people there like staying like more than 20 minutes sitting on that wood. Let's see. Yeah, this one is just like, Jesus. This one joins the others. Oh yeah, that's cool. Some coconut cadavers, and yeah, he joins the others. Very nice spot. Hopefully gonna stay intact over time. Show you a bit more what I mean by humble. This definitely is what I meant. And look, we're like right on the beach. This looks like way more local, and I love this vibe. Obviously to connect with the locals and respect, saying hi, talking in their language, making them work as well, because better to give them work and eat at their places rather than, you know, going to some like fancy hotel held by some American living outside. Nothing against Americans, right? But you know what I mean. So you're gonna find places where they sell the fish at like $5-6, and then other places slightly more like fancy with a pool. It's gonna be like 3 times the price, 4 times the price. And like I always say, you get what you accept. So up to you, your lifestyle, what you want. See, it looks like very humble, very local, very nice. And yeah, it looks like the end of the little village over here. The riverside, always more calm. Yeah, it definitely still looks in development, constructing. So I'm not into real estate, but I think it's a nice hub, as they say. Wow, I just had an oyster that they make locally from here, and yeah, I just had one. It was like $15 for 12, and when I asked for one, it was like, yeah, no, it's nothing. So they were super nice, and obviously I give them $1. Very concentrated in salt. I wouldn't have probably eaten 12, even if I love oysters. They obviously very warm here, so they were not like super insanely fresh. But yeah, and to conclude about, you know, like kind of like fancier places, like the problem is that they have a menu in their hands and they don't even like usually say hi to you. So I'm not a big fan of that kind of experience. I prefer someone, you know, saying hi, not like trying to drag me into the restaurant. That's just usually have a opposite effect on me. We found the place for only $5, and look at the view I will have. Probably priceless, worth every penny. Wow. Oof. Dreamy. There we go. The music literally just started at that moment. So yeah. New day, happy Sunday, 4th of January. Took a bus, arriving to a little village called Atami, and we'll meet a contact or two. Apparently there was a beautiful beach called Palmarcito with a nice community. On my way to El Zonte, the infamous Bitcoin beach, probably gonna be there in the afternoon. Quite beautiful here and silent, very peaceful. The sea is calling, 500 meters, and yeah, they're building some little houses over there, literally a mansion over here. Visionaries, people buying with a ambitious vision for the future. Bullish, as we'd say in the crypto world. Little way leading us to the beach, and my hunch is that we're gonna find a little gem over there at the end of the road. The waves are here. And we made it. Buenas, ¿qué tal?
Buenas.
Wow. Incredible. Let's find my friend. Whew. We have literally this guy and me as tourists. Wow. Insane. All right, I found my friend Joey, and we had a few baths in this beautiful beach.
Yeah.
From the US. And what's your experience here for the past months? You're here for 5 months, right? 6 months?
Something like that. Yeah, it's just been incredible. The local beaches and the locals and the food. I mean, you can't beat it. You gotta try it.
And you're building a house. What's the plan?
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't like to share things on social media, but you gotta come out here and check it out.
That's it. Anonymous. We found this shop from a guy from California. Apparently everything is $5. It's more like specialized in shirts. And with the music, I was telling my friend that it was making me feel about GTA Vice City. Back in the days, they're right like next to this amazing view. Some coffee upstairs, building a deck. And we made it to El Zonte beach, the river again, joining in the sea in this beautiful little river. Let's check it more. We're gonna have lunch over there, probably at La Cajita, famous in the Bitcoin community over here. Yeah, let's see the beach. If I speed up a bit manually. Some rocks over here, so it's probably sandy. That word exists on the right. View from La Cajita, insane spot. Pretty insane, nice everything seems good. We're gonna try the burgers and potentially the acai as well. But yeah, pretty much this is it, guys. El Zonte, the famous Bitcoin beach. Not feeling like Alice in Wonderland neither, but it's good to be here. Exploring another beach, like the third in 4 days. Minimalistic burger. I was expecting something, you know, like slightly more.
Señor.
Gracias, muy amable. But usually, no, I don't. You're not under. Usually, the minimalistic stuff is the best. This is it, guys. The famous Bitcoin beach. Way less touristy here and quite more chill as well. Apparently everything closes at like 8 or 9 p.m. at night. But yeah, as a Bitcoiner, I made it. As a Pepe holder as well. Very nice little hostel over here with a pool. We have the surfers beyond, and yeah, it looks pretty great. Sounds like a very chill community, quiet, respecting others. Obviously the surf as the main thing. The other side of the town, obviously Bitcoin accepted almost everywhere, the surf culture, and this other beach on the left side, I'm gonna have a swim in for the books. We have some surfer over there. And yeah, beautiful energy. We'll connect with some locals in a moment. Taking a bit of a shortcut over here to join the main road. Oh, my toe. Allowing me to see how local people are living and where, which condition. It's interesting. Always interesting to see that part when you travel, in my opinion. I just don't have the right shoes for this. Ooh, but yeah. Hopefully it leads to the main road. Looks like it. On the way back, checking those restaurants which have the infamous infinity view. Gonna leave you speechless. The kind of place you want to come with a chick. As a guy alone, it makes like less sense. Right wheel bus, most local possible on the coast. I like to take humble options when I'm traveling.